and to just take a look at what is actually happening on the ground there, the political overtones and also this offensive that is now being planned. It gives me great pleasure to welcome right here in the studio Mr. Saugata Roy, who's MP from the Trinamool Congress and of course Minister of State for Urban Development. Thank you so much for being with us, sir. Nilotpal Basu also joining us, Central Secretariat member at the CPM. Nilotpal, thank you for being with us. Let me just start with you, Nilotpal Basu. There is now talk of an offensive that is going to take place against the Maoists in Lalgarh. Would you argue that that's not a minute too soon?
Pardon, I couldn't follow you. Could you repeat that?
There's an offensive that is now being planned, which the centre is going to be helping out in. Lots of forces are being rushed in there. An offensive against the Maoists in Lalgarh.
That's right, because you see now the Maoist leadership is not leaving anything to imagination. As you were pointing out in your report, in fact 3 days back the Maoist leader claimed that they had declared death sentence against the chief minister and they tried to eliminate the chief minister last November. And in a very selected manner they are killing CPIM leaders and activists and destroying and putting on fire the CPIM offices and so on and so forth. And this has been happening with the help of their front and whose leader has openly admitted that parties have been, all mainstream parties have also been supporting them. In fact, the assassination attempt on the chief minister was actually rubbished by the opposition leader. I mean,
Mr. Saugata Roy,
who is now a member of the Council of Ministers.
Right, Mr. Saugata Roy.
So we hope that
he's saying that you've rubbished an assassination report. More importantly, we are hearing reports from the ground that in some way there's some tacit cooperation, support from the Trinamool Congress and the Maoists. It happened earlier also. Nandigram, the same charges are raised. Repeatedly these charges are coming up.
These are nothing but slanders against the Trinamool Congress, which is a very popular force in West Bengal. Let me state clearly once and for all that we are against Maoists, we are against violence. But we do feel that the situation in Lalgarh deserves careful examination because this has been created by the wrong actions of the police and the state government in alienating the villagers from the state government. They actually, the normal people who are not Maoists, they formed a committee to protest against police atrocities. Police went to their villages in search of Maoists, beat up women, they molested women, and they beat up ordinary people. So what is happening now is that taking advantage of this alienation of the people from the police, the Maoists are coming in. Maoists are not huge groups. They are 15-20 people with arms who sneak in from Jharkhand jungles and they take the human shield of the common people, just as the NDTV was doing in Sri Lanka.